Last night, well, really early this morning, a bear came right up to my tent. I could hear it, and the sticks breaking and stuff, and good morning. It's day 18 of my hike. I've done 147 miles so far, I think. Yesterday was definitely the hardest day so far. It rained all day and was cold, and for some reason the water soaked through my clothes. I hiked 16 miles, did 2 pretty good climbs, and by the end of the day my fingers wouldn't even go together, and they were pruned, and I was shivering. But I made it down off the mountain, and Dawn got me a really nice place to stay last night, which I'm very thankful for. I'm going to take a 0 here today, and mainly because the next 10, 11 days are going to be pretty rough, and I know it, so just kind of mentally prep for that. I got a really good climb leaving here. I think it's almost 3,000 feet. Which isn't a big deal in normal life, but when you have 30 pounds on your back, it's a little harder. I won't be able to stay indoors for the next 11 days. And it's supposed to rain and snow. It's going to be very hard to keep dry and stay warm. I'm camping on somebody's yard Saturday night, and they're going to let me at least get all my clothes dry again before I hit the Smoky Mountains. Good morning. It's day 19. I'm just hiking 7 miles today. I had to climb about 3,000 feet. I'm only doing 7 because that's kind of how the shelters work out today, and I like to camp by a shelter. So I'll do 9 tomorrow, I think, and 11 the next day. I don't know if you can tell, but I've already lost quite a bit of weight. So I really tried to calorie load myself at this last stop. I find it a little bit alarming. I can't keep losing weight this fast, so I gotta figure out how to eat and keep the weight on while doing this much exercise. But it's another beautiful day. It's supposed to start getting storms tomorrow, mixed with snow and rain, so that will be fun. All right, I'll see ya. Hey, so it's day 20. I'm at over 5,000 feet right now on top of a mountain. Tonight, well, this afternoon, we're supposed to start getting rain and snow. At over 3,000 feet, they say up to 9 inches of snow. So I got up really early. I'm trying to get my miles in before 2 o'clock so I can set up camp and stay dry this afternoon. So that's the plan. Well, this is fun. I don't know if you can tell, but hiking in basically a blizzard. The wind needs 30 miles an hour. Snow's starting to come down, and it's cold. Good morning. So we did have some bad weather last night. It snowed only like an inch where I'm at, but the wind was blowing like 40 miles an hour. And thank goodness the shelter wasn't very full. And so 3 of us hung our hammocks in there, and 1 girl slept on the floor. And we stayed pretty warm. but it's going to make for rough going this morning. Gotta get 11 miles to Fontana Dam, really 13, but I might cut off early. It's supposed to snow and then rain, so I'm trying to beat all that. Anyway, beautiful. My hands are frozen, so but it's pretty outside. Good morning, day 22, and today I've reached Fontana Dam, which I had to say was my second goal. First was the 100-mile mark, and then this. This is the gateway to the Smokies. I'm crossing it right now. I heard somewhere that it's the biggest dam on the East Coast. I'm not sure if that's true. But I'm here. About the 160-mile mark of the AT. Hey, so it's beautiful out this morning. I'm about to enter the Smoky Mountains, and I admit that's something I've been a little fearful of, but I'm excited too. Today I had to go up about 3,000 feet. My pack is really full. The Smoky Mountains are a little different because, first of all, they're a national park, so you have to get a permit to hike through them. It's about 70 miles. We reached the highest point on the Appalachian Trail. They give you 8 days to do it. I'm hoping to get through it in about 7. They do have a lot of black bear in the Smoky Mountains. They usually are really harmless, but I admit I'm hiking by myself, and that makes me a little nervous, even though everybody says, just look at them and keep on going. My pack is extra heavy because I have to carry 7 days worth of food, and normally I'm carrying like 3. They often do not have privies, so that means you have, somebody told me, 2 black bear to every square mile. I feel like that's probably a little bit exaggerated, but a lot of black bear, maybe 1 to every square mile, and you're having to go off in the woods to use the bathroom. So, but they're beautiful. I've been here as a child, and I just think they're gorgeous. So anyway, I'm off up the mountain. I'm pretty sure I just had a bear steal backpack from like 10 yards from me. All these kids went up to the tower without their packs, and they say never leave your pack because the bear will steal them. And I was coming down the trail and heard clang, 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 and a loud noise dragging something through the brush not far from me. To say the least, I didn't go investigate. I just wanted to show the view up here. I admit that this fire tower is not in the best of shape. There's not really hardly any rails and stuff, so I'm not going up any further. But it is amazing. You can see the dam where it came from down there. Obviously, the Smokies that I'm about to go through. Sorry, I'm kind of scared up here, but she was pretty. Now I'm gonna get down. Well, it's day 23. It's nice out. Had a lot of wind last night. I'm on top of the Smokies. I knew before I came out here, I was afraid I wouldn't even be able to hike a day with the pain I was having in my right leg and my back. And I purposely did not practice with my backpack because I wanted to at least start, and I didn't want anything to stop me from that. Really the whole hike I've been dealing with some pain, but it just keeps getting worse. I've switched my backpack 3 times, and I know it can end up doing permanent damage. I keep setting small goals. Last one was Fontana. Next one's Klingman's Dome. But it's hit a point where literally I walk a mile, I hurt really bad, and I sit for 10 minutes, walk another mile. Got to camp last night, and it was really hard to even get my shelter set up. And I know that's not good. And I said all along, it's easier to live with failure than regret. And I may have to live with failure. I may have to get off, which really bums me out. But at the same time, I've got to be out here in nature. Hike 200 miles up and down mountains independently. See God's creation, the beauty around me. So I'm going to try to just keep pressing forward today and enjoy it. But I know my time may be coming to an end. Good morning, day 24. Get packed up in thunderstorms. I tried to get my pack all sealed before I take down my tarp. I've just kind of given up on having my feet dry at this point. This trail sometimes is literally like walking in a ditch. At least I have dry socks to put on tonight. I'm sitting in a shelter all by myself, which is a very rare thing. They're usually full of people. I hiked 6 miles so far today. It's been raining. It looked like everybody at the camp just kind of stayed at camp. Nobody wanted to keep hiking. But just to show you what the inside of a shelter looks like. This one has 2 levels, so you can sleep on the floor there or there. I haven't been sleeping in them except for the one night I hung my hammock, but that's what they look like. Good morning. Day 25 of my hike. I'm almost to the highest point on the AT. 6,500 something feet. Klingman's Dome. Last night, well really early this morning, a bear came right up to my tent. I could hear it. And the sticks breaking and stuff, and a guy behind me saw it and hollered at it, shined his light on it, and ran away. I do have to say, it does seem like they're usually pretty scared of us, as long as we don't surprise them, especially at Mama. So anyway, I had a bear close to me. I'll see you at Klingman's Dome. I'm almost to the top of Klingman's. I can see it over there. I can tell the clouds are rolling in. I had a really pretty view of the valley a minute ago. Hopefully it clears up. So I reached the 200-mile mark, Klingman's Dome. Yay!